Hi, my name is Bradley and I'm a technology librarian at the Fayetteville Free Library. Today I will be showing you how to download and install Hoopla, set up an account, and download something to watch or read from the app. I'm going to start by getting the app. So on my Android device, I'm going to go to the Play Store. On an Apple device, you would look for the App Store. So I'm going to go ahead and search for Hoopla up in my search bar. And we'll see the first one that comes up is called Hoopla Digital. So this is the one I'm looking for, so I'm going to go ahead and click Install. Now on some devices, when you go to click Install, you might be asked for a password. At this point, you'll need to enter that password in order to complete the install process. Now that it's installed, we're going to go ahead and click Open. So here, if you have an account with Hoopla through our library, you can already just go ahead and sign in. But in case you don't, I'm going to go ahead and go through the sign up process. So the first thing it's going to ask is for an email address. So I'm going to go ahead and enter one of our library email addresses here. And I have to do it twice. Once, make sure I didn't misspell anything. And then I'm going to create a password. Now you'll want to make sure you pick a secure password, but for today I'm just going to do a quick one for this demo. We can see here it says it has to be at least 8 characters long, so I'm going to add a little bit more to it. You can see here it says by clicking next, we're agreeing to their terms. I'm going to go ahead and agree. So it's going to ask to use my location to find my library. I'm going to go ahead and let it. And you can see here, you can tell I'm not quite over by where we are, so I'm going to go ahead and type in Fayetteville. We want to pick the Fayetteville in New York. There are a couple Fayettevilles around the country, so we want to make sure we get the right one. We'll go ahead and enter a library card number here. And say sign up. So we've got an account now. We can see here it's going to give us a little tutorial on what's available, including screencasting. And we can see that there's audiobooks, movies, music, comics, ebooks, and television shows, all available through this app. And that we can borrow up to 6 titles of any of the types from this app each month. So let's go ahead and we'll just say I want to watch a movie today. Again, it's giving us some instructions on the basic operation here as far as navigation. It looks like we're going to swipe to navigate the screen. So you can see here if I drag to the right, I can move across the top bars here from recommended over to featured, or I can just click on them and jump. I'm going to look for a family movie. And as I scroll down, we can see they have quite a nice selection. So I like older movies, so I'm going to go ahead and do Chitty Chitty Bang Bang today. So we can read about it if we want to. We can favorite it, but I'm just going to borrow it. So once I've clicked borrow, we can see here it says I can tap here to download it. If I were going on a plane ride or something, I could go ahead and do that. Or if I didn't have good internet access. I'm doing okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say play. At this point, we can see the screen is flipping over to our orientation, and I'm going to go ahead and pause it because we don't want to get in trouble. But that's how you would play a movie. If I wanted to do a book, I could back out here until I'm back to my selection screen. You can see here I have 3 days to watch my movie. But let's do an ebook. So again, with the same, we can tap on the genres or recommended, featured, popular, any of these tabs to jump around to see some different recommendations. And with Hoopla, there's no waiting, so even if you see a popular book that you might want to read, there's no wait lists on these. You can go ahead and just get one right away. Since we're kind of in the middle of something heavy, I'm going to do a little light reading and read a kid's book here. So I'll say borrow. It's going to say we need permission to access it. This is so that it can download the stuff to my device and I don't have to try and stream it on the internet all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and allow it permission to access files so it can download the book. can see here, we have a little bar here that says how long it's going to take to download with the percentage. And so it should take just a moment. All right, so now it's ready. So if we tap read, we can actually read the book. And we'll swipe in a few pages just to see if the words are about the size we want them to read. All right. So if it's a little small, we can go ahead and just do a pinch out and it'll zoom in for us. If we want to like look at the pictures or if the text is a little small for us here. So that's pretty much how to use Hoopla. If you have any further questions, you can feel free to reach out to us at the Fayetteville Free Library at help@fflib.org, and we'll get back to you as soon as we're able to. Have a great day.